Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down there and also follow me on Instagram over here. And let's go because we're doing a makeup tutorial today and it's been quite a while. And I decided to do something really fun, not like your typical easy makeup look. It is an easy makeup look and a quick one, but it's not like a soft glam kind of look. It's like a more intense one. So basically we're doing a smoky cat eye. I feel like it's the perfect look for when you're going out and when you want to have fun and like look really sexy and feel sexy. So yay, I'm super excited. Also, let's ignore the hair because it just took a shower. Over here I have my mirror as always, and let's get started. So I have a mirror if I look somewhere else, that's why. And basically, since we're doing a really intense eye look, I feel it's fitting that we do the eyes first, because when you're doing a really intense eye look, a lot of shadows might go over here like on the under eye area, and that is not cute. It's not that easy to remove when you have applied your whole face of makeup already. So I'm gonna start with the eyes, and for that I'm gonna use also all the parts I use will be down below so that I don't rumble a lot of time and use a lot of time explaining like the products and stuff like that. Also, you can use like whatever products you have. You don't have to use the same as I do, but I'm just showing you like what you want to look for in whatever brand, whatever you want to look at, but you know what I mean. So let's go. I'm first gonna start with a dumb beauty sponge. This one is always my Real Techniques beauty sponge. It is my go-to for like whenever. This is the only sponge I use, even though I have like 2 or 3 new beauty blenders that I have never used before, but I haven't even opened them. This is like my favorite of them all. And I'm gonna use a concealer to just hide any darkness over here in my eyes or any veins showing through. I'm not doing anything too precise, and I'm just blending that out. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take my powder, and with the powder I'm just gonna take a blending brush, an eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna press some powder on top of the concealer just to set everything. And after that we're gonna start with our shadows. My hair looks like a mess. For eyeshadows, I'm gonna use the Smashbox Cover Shot Matte Eye Palette, which is one of my favorite palettes if you want to create a neutral look with good quality shadows, because the shades in here are amazing for that neutral look. I'm gonna use these this brown shades over here, and like the beige one over here, and the black. I'm not gonna use these two, the pink and the purple, but I haven't even used them all as much. I think so. I feel like it's a great palette. I've got this like a while ago. I don't even know if they still have it anymore. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm gonna take a blending brush, which is from Beige Cosmetics, number 5, and I'm gonna take this shade, which I feel like is the perfect transition shade because it's still neutral enough, but it has that beige color that looks so flattering. It gives that depth without overdoing it. I don't know if you can tell what I mean, but you'll see right now. So I'm just applying that on the crease. And when you're applying shadows, you want to look straight, like how you look, not like that, because that way you might do your whole eyeshadow over here, and when you are like this, like how you look in real life, it's not even gonna show. So that's something I've learned because it's super important. So I'm just blending that out. So now that I blended that, as you can see, it looks so beautiful. That shade goes for light skin tones. I just love it, and the blendability is amazing, the quality. So after that, I'm gonna take another blending brush, not this one, kind of a smaller one. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take this cool toned ashy / brown shade, and I'm just gonna place that on the crease and on the outer part, and just a little bit bring it to the middle, like the center of my eye, but still only in the crease, just for that depth, just because when we're going to do that intense outer corner part, it's gonna look a little too intense over here and not like it would be. Oh my god, I can't even talk. There won't be no shade over here, just to make my eyes look flattering. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm not gonna use a lot. You'll see why in a bit. So now that we have created that depth and that kind of like a little warm but not too warm, I'm gonna do the eyeliner part, which is the most important part on this eye look, because it creates that whole cat eye look. If you don't know how to apply an eyeliner, I would go and check a tutorial on that, because I'm thinking of doing a tutorial on how to apply eyeliner, but I feel like most people know how to apply eyeliner, and I don't know if I should do it, but I will explain quickly how I do this. I'm just gonna do a line from wherever I feel like I want the eyeliner to be till over here, the lower part, the lower lash line of my eye, and then I'm just gonna bring another line from here to the top part of my eye, and then I'm just gonna fill that in, if that makes any sense. But I'm gonna do that without talking, because otherwise I'm gonna mess this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I did the eyeliner. I feel like for this look, you just need it to be a little more intense and a little bit more dragged out like that. And I didn't do the line inwards as well. I just stopped over here, like a little more to the outer part than the center, just because I feel like that is the perfect shape you want to create for the cat eye look. And now, after that dries, we're gonna go in with some darker shades on the outer part and just bring and tie everything together. I'm again using only this palette. I'm gonna take the same brush I used before. I'm gonna take the dark brown shade over here, and I'm gonna bring that on the crease, but like only like the whole outer edge, but mainly in the crease. So right now I'm creating even more depth on the outer part, which is what we want, because the whole eye look really wants that vibe, like that intensity on the outer part of your eye to just show off. And that you heard is my brother eating, so don't mind that. And we're gonna continue just a little bit more. And after that, I'm taking the first brush that we used and the lighter beige shade that we used, and I'm just blending that over here on the brow bone. Blendability in this kind of look is really important, because it shows off how good it's going to look, the whole eye look. That's starting to look good, I feel like. And now, okay, now I'm gonna take the flat brush and I'm gonna dip into the black shade. Using black shades, I feel like it's kind of intimidating when you have a nice look already. And I'm just gonna take that black because it is gonna work out at the end. And I'm just gonna tap with a flat brush over here at the end and the outer part only, and strictly, because you don't wanna drag it too much on the center or the inner part of your eye. And I'm just pressing slightly and like lightly. Okay, that's starting to look like what we wanted to look. And I'm gonna take a really small blending brush. I'm gonna use this one. It's still from Beige Cosmetics, the number 6 one. And I'm gonna take the black shade again, and I'm just gonna tap on top and like press on top just so it gets really intense and like pigmented. It looks like a black and not like a dark brown or anything. The camera stopped filming, but I feel like that's where I left off. And basically, I'm just using the dark brown shade with the previous blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend the black with the brown over here on the crease of the outer edge, just because that way everything's gonna be blended and will look like this is how it's meant to be. I don't know if you get to what I mean. And I'm just doing that on the outer edge. Don't drag it inwards, that's gonna ruin the whole eye look. And over here right now, I feel like the black has been blended with the brown shade. So right now, I'm just gonna take the first beige shade that I love, and I'm just gonna blend the brown shade that we just applied over here outwards. Everything will look nice and blended. And I'm gonna take this bigger brush. I'm gonna take the medium brown that we took over here, the ashy one, and I'm just gonna tap over here to all over the crease, just to make everything look great. And I feel like that is a great base for what we want to do next. It's basically what we're gonna end up with. I feel like it's an amazing look. That's how I do my makeup. That's how I've been doing my makeup lately on most Saturday nights. And yeah. And we want to blend in even this part over here of the lid. So I'm just gonna apply the tiniest bit of the dark brown shade over here, so that this even gets blended, because we want a perfect look. You still don't want this to be dragged too much on the inward side, so just be super careful and light-handed, like as light-handed as you can. And after that, I'm just taking the first shade again, and I'm just gonna dab it over here in the front part. And I feel like we're basically done. I love this look. So this is how my eye looks right now, and I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Guys, I finished both eye look, like the eye look on both eyes, and I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and finish with that, and then I'm gonna be right back so that we finish the eye look and we'll be good to go. So I'll see you in a bit. Guys, I did the rest of my makeup off camera and I'm back, and I feel like the glossy nude lips suits perfectly this whole smoky cat eye look, and we need to finish this off. And to finish everything, I also didn't use setting spray. Just a second. Okay, now to finish this off, I'm gonna do the lower lash line that needs to be done, and then some highlighting over here, and we'll be done. And to do that, I'm gonna use a really small, this is a brow brush, I feel like, or oh my god, an eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna use this dark brown shade again, and I'm just gonna place this over here really close to the lash line, and only on the outer part, so I'm not dragging it inwards. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. After that, I'm gonna take this really small blending brush, which I only use for the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the beige shade, always, and I'm just gonna blend that out. And I'm not bringing it all the way over here because that might darken the inner part, but I'm just bringing it over here to like a little bit more to the inner part from the center. Again, the same thing on the other eye. Okay, now we're gonna take some highlighter, and I'm gonna place it over here on the inner corner, and I'm just gonna drag it a little bit over here, and on the brow bone just a little bit to lighten it up. And we're pretty much done. All that's needs to be done is apply some mascara, and I'm gonna curl my lashes first. I'm gonna use mascara on the top lashes first, and then with whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna do the lower lash line, but I don't want the lower lash line, the lashes over here, to be super intense. I don't like that look for me, at least because these lashes from me are pretty long. Also, you could apply some eyeliner, like an eye pencil over here in the lower lash line, in the waterline, but I'm not gonna do that. I like it like this because I feel like even if I put like a little bit of a darker eye pencil, it will darken everything out, and I do not want that. And now I think I'm gonna pop on some lashes, and I'll be right back because that will complete this look. But feel free to skip this part because you don't have to wear lashes. So I'll be right back. Guys, as you can see, I'm done with the makeup look. I feel like it looks super pretty and sexy and elegant as well. And I just popped on some lashes, and I took my hair up in a bun, and other than that I didn't do anything else, and I just love this look and I'm feeling myself. Anyway, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section below if you like this video and what you would like me to do next. And that was it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel because it means so much to me down there on the bottom. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care. Kisses.